Welcome to HeroQuest fans. So we got a question there in the chat about what's the proper age to start playing HeroQuest. Well, as the parent, that's up to you, of course. That's up to you as the parent what age to start playing HeroQuest. I know the new game says 14 and up, but that's just for safety testing reasons. For reference, the original 1989 HeroQuest said ages 9 and up. That was in the UK. And the North American version said age 10 and up. And I think in terms of like complexity and maturity and so forth, that's probably spot on. Rise of the Dreadmoon is a little more complex. I mean, there's nothing really like, I don't know, risque in there or anything that would warrant like 14 and up. Like when I see a board game, and it says like 8 and up, that's like typical. That to me is like Monopoly or chess or, any game. If it says 3 and up, it's probably for like little kids like Candyland or something. When it says 12 and up, that makes me think, okay, this is either a really complex game or it has like assembly required. Like you gotta cut the miniatures out and glue them and stuff. And yeah, kids aren't supposed to use super glue unsupervised and use knives to cut the plastic out, that sort of thing. The painting, that some of the paints may not be, non-toxic, watercolors or whatever. So there's that aspect to it. Pointy swords. Some games will say, I mean, if there's like mature content, like, sexuality or, extreme gore or, just really disturbing stuff, it's usually going to be like mature rated. So it's going to be like 18 and up, adult content. Although some 14 and up, is like maybe there's a profanity in it or something. But HeroQuest is not like that. I mean, yes, there's killing, but I mean, there was killing in the original game. There's monsters and ghosts and, slaves and, ransoms and wars. So, but I mean, you're just basically just rolling dice, moving pieces around on a board, flipping cards. And the artwork, I mean, is it really that scary? I think the app is scarier, like for kids, because it's like, the monsters like growl in your face and like pop up unexpectedly. So use your best judgment. I mean, I'm not a parent introducing it to my kids, but I've got nieces and nephews, and parents are pretty much just like, there's the attention span thing, and then there's the scare factor. So probably 9 or 10 is about right. If they're a little more precocious child, maybe earlier, but you might have to provide a little bit of guidance, and that's a good thing to do. But yeah, I mean, if you're taking your child along to play, I mean, any age, as long as they can read. I mean, reading helps a lot. Reading is fundamental to the game. Reading, counting, strategic thinking certainly helps. Being a good sport, like those are all good lessons that you learn from board games. So, yeah. So anyway, welcome to HeroQuest fans. It is Friday afternoon, and I don't think we're going to have a stream tomorrow. Plans can always change, but we're listening to Carl Casey at Whitebed Audio per usual, on YouTube. Check us out on twitch.tv/HeroQuestFans. Most Fridays, we stream 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and most Saturdays, 6 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on twitch.tv/HeroQuestFans. The replays appear on YouTube, typically 24 to 48 hours later. But with the holidays, things are kind of up in the air. A lot of people I got to see over the break, and then a lot of other people I didn't get to see, which will be pushed off to like this coming weekend and then possibly the next weekend, and then we got New Year's. So I'll try to update everybody on the schedule, but per our usual arrangement, the way this works is if you're joining us live on Twitch, you can actually control a hero. I'll be Zargon. I move the pieces around on the board with my cameras. We roll the dice virtually in Discord. But if you want to control a hero, I strongly recommend you join the Discord link we have posted on the screen there, and go into the voice channel known as Quest Talk. Okay? And then that makes it a lot easier. We share a screen, there's no delay. If you just want to lurk in the Twitch chat and influence the quest by buying stuff for the heroes, buying stuff for the villains, using your gold coins, your channel points, which is free. I mean, you get those, all you got to do is sign up for a free account on Twitch, if you happen to be one of these people that has Amazon Prime, they have what's called Prime Gaming, and you could use a monthly thing that you get anyway to subscribe to your favorite Twitch streamer. And so if you choose us for that, we appreciate it. I know people can cheer with bits where you like actually donate money to us. I'm not saying you should do that. I think we just get like a tiny amount anyway. So mostly we just run ads to support ourselves. I'm not asking for people to give us money. Just if you like what you see, go ahead, give us a follow. Maybe spread the link to your friends. The point is we're trying to play Hero Quest and a few related games like Space Crusade. Space Crusade's a little more irregular. We don't have like a set schedule for that because I know a lot of people don't have it or don't know about it. But when we do play that game, it's going to be on Friday. And I think that's easier for like our European players to join us on Fridays than Saturdays because of the time difference. But anyway, the way we play, we have room for heroes. So we'll just fill in. If you want to join us mid-quest, that's fine. We'll give you a hero with equipment and stuff from the last time, and we'll just pass it to you. And then when we end our session, the next session, people can pick up that hero again. We've got the Classic 4. We've got all the extra heroes, all the new heroes. So you just let me know, and I can share the character sheet with you on Discord, tell you what you got, and we can play. So tonight, Armageddon82 says hello from Greece. Welcome. Welcome from the United States. Mr. Master G, Joe Kosher, Bohemius is here. Steven RS2000, excellent. Welcome everyone. Welcome back. I did want to acknowledge something that happened last night that we didn't get to on the Rantcast. The Rantcast! It was a great show with Ribby. It was this Plague of Zombies. So Plague of Zombies was a quest that was part of what was called the Adventure Design Kit. It was a European exclusive. They released a tribute to it, Avalon Hill did, a couple Gen Cons ago for fun, but I mean, it was just a one sheet. But what the Adventure Design Kit was is it was a box. It was a boxed expansion. It didn't have any plastic. It just had a large pad of redesigned character sheets, which actually I've printed myself, and I use them now. They're like really good. There's a lot of room for all your stuff. It had redesigned character sheets, and it had a booklet, but the booklet had blank quest maps. So there's like 5 quests, and there was space to put notes, and so you just write it in yourself, which I know you never needed that because at the end of the quest book, there was a blank grid, you know, and then the symbols that you're supposed to photocopy and cut out, and you're supposed to write your own quest. And I like how Avalon Hill has put that blank quest map in all the expansions too, like saying, yeah, it's for everything. Like, we want you to use these components. We give you permission to copy this and make your own adventures for free, have fun. You know, this is not the end. You don't have to wait for us to release a new, you know, purchasable product to do this. And they released the online free quest too. So the Adventure Design Kit just made it nice because it was already in a booklet for you, just like a fake quest book, pretty much. And they gave you these sticker sheets, these decals that you could peel off. They were the exact right size, and they give you like lots of different ones. So you had plenty of skeletons and gargoyles and furniture. And they tell you how to make a quest. It's like you get the board out, you get the pieces out, and you lay the quest out. And that saves you from like using too many components like that you wouldn't have necessarily. You know, if you're going to share it with other people, it's like, okay, there's only 2 bookcases and, you know, 4 skeletons, that sort of thing. But you lay it all out how you want it. Then you use the stickers to affix them to the map so it's the way you want it. And you can photocopy that and give it to your friends. You know, without that, a lot of people didn't bother with the whole photocopying and cutting out the symbols thing. I mean, it takes forever. So you just, you know, you draw a square on the grid and say cupboard, or you draw a little skull caricature and it's like that's a skeleton or whatever. You write SK for skeleton, or GO for goblin, you know, whatever. And you just write the notes. But making your own quest was such a big part of Hero Quest, and it may be, again, as so many new people who just went out and bought all the expansions are now maybe seeing the beginning of the end for Hero Quest. We don't know for sure. I mean, we've got a year's worth of expansions coming. At least 2 more that we know of for sure. Maybe 3, maybe 4. But after 2024, who knows? what the future HeroQuest is going to be. Maybe we'll start getting like themed sets that kind of diminish the brand and are stupid. But yeah, back to Plague of Zombies. So what was it? Well, there was a sample quest, an unfinished sample quest shown on the box cover of the Adventure Design Kit. Many people have seen it, and it's called A Plague of Zombies, and it's kind of cool. It sounds kind of cool. So Phoenix, back in the 2000s, posted a finished version, which some people at Ye Olde Inn had put together. They just kind of guessed what would make it a good finished quest. They added the remaining notes or rules. But more recently, some people actually messaged Stephen Baker, and he was like, hey, it's been 30 years. I don't remember what it was supposed to be. But he gave some suggestions on what he thought it should be. So famously, he said that the wandering monster should be an orc. Although Hispazargon was pointing out that the different language versions of Adventure Design Kit, besides English, said other things. So one of them said that the wandering monster should be 2 zombies. Now, the only problem with having all those extra undead is if you only have the game system, you may run out of monsters. Just like playing the Forsaken Tunnels of Zorzel, which is supposed to be, a modern Avalon Hill prequel to Keller's Keep. But think about it. If you just own the game system, you have 4 skeletons, 2 zombies, and 2 mummies. That's it. So for the most part, you're going to be okay. But if somebody like a hero runs from one room to the next without killing all the monsters first, you're going to run out. And yes, there is a rule in the base game which says if you run out of monsters, what are you supposed to do? Use another figure of the same color. In later expansions, since you have a lot of blue monsters that are all across the board, they say, well, substitute another monster of similar strength. Now, there's ways you could interpret that. You could say, well, maybe it shows a mummy miniature, but it has the stats of a skeleton. Or you could say, no, it really is a mummy, because that's the figure I'm using. So there's different ways you could do it. Of course, you could cut it out of paper. Now, if you own Return of the Witch Lord, you get extra undead figures, as everybody knows. So you could have up to 12 skeletons at a time, that sort of thing. But if you don't have it, I mean, every expansion only assumes you have the base game. It doesn't assume you have all the expansions. It was a little different when you had the Mythic tier stuff for the HasLab campaign, because you actually got, you had it all together. So when Joe Manganiello is doing his quest pack, Crypt of Perpetual Darkness, he just said, yeah, I used some components from Keller's Keep and Return of the Witch Lord, because I know you have it because you bought the Mythic tier. So Plague of Zombies, it might be recommended to have Return of the Witch Lord just so you have enough. Now, I should amend that now, because now that we've got Spirit Queen's Torment and Prophecy of Telor, each of those adds more monsters to the game. So you have 2 extra skeletons, 2 extra mummies, 2 extra zombies in each of those packages. And if you put them together, you have 4 extra. And of course, just to sum up that whole thought, Keller's Keep basically doubled the number of greenskin monsters. So you have 8 more orcs, 6 more goblins, 3 more familiars or abominations in the new game. So as you add those expansions, you could make quests with that many monsters. Otherwise, it's just a luxury thing. It's just like, well, I don't have to substitute because I've got extra pieces. And if I want to make the quest harder, I can throw more in at a time. So that's the utility. Because I know some people say, gee, Keller's Keep, Return of the Witch Lord, so boring, so low effort, because it's just repeats of what you've already got. But people like miniatures. They want more, even if they're not painting them, just to have, just extra. So, yeah, like I said, you don't run out. You can make it harder, that sort of thing. But yeah, Plague of Zombies. So we at least have some official, quote unquote, direction on how to finish the quest. Not 100%. As Hispazargon points out, there are still some questions about some of the notes and things. So whatever you do, it's going to be a fan completion. But I think that's part of the point. I mean, they didn't just give you a finished quest. They purposely left it unfinished so that you would be inspired to finish the story and then make your own brand new adventures. Just like how Return of the Witch Lord ends on a cliffhanger, and they've never answered it, and I hope they never officially do. It's like, Skullmar is still out there. What are we going to do about it? Crypt of Perpetual Darkness ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's like, okay, well, more stuff is going to happen. And you flip the page, it's like, oh, blank quest map. Oh, okay, so that's my cue to write the ending myself. We never actually wrote an ending to Return of the Witch Lord. I think we just, at that point, we were done because we'd played all the official quests we had, and we'd played our custom creations, but we wanted to go into different directions with that. So we had different adventures, a lot of one-off adventures. So anyway, back to today's game. So we've got Mage of the Mirror, and I think some other people are still on vacation because I don't really see them joining us yet. But let's just kind of take a look at where we left things. So it was left off Zargon's turn, Monster's turn. This is Tormuk's Guests. Tormuk's Guests in the Mage of the Mirror. And we've got the Barbarian in this upper room here with the torture rack. We've got the Elf in the next room with the cupboard and the bookcase down here. There's a skeleton that the Barbarian is about to fight. And if we look down, welcome Bohemius. Oh, it looks like
like I
reversed.
said, I don't know how much time I got because there I probably have guests coming.
Oh,
soon.
sure. More holiday fun for you. Well, thanks for joining us for a little bit. I appreciate it. Unless they're
They
bring them in.
unexpected.
They're gonna play Hero Quest with us. So you got some wandering monsters coming to your door. All right. Well, hopefully they're not monsters. Hopefully they're just the good kind of guests. No Pinkertons. No Pinkertons. Come to take your ill-gotten Magic the Gathering cards. I'm just joking. He doesn't have any, guys. Call it off. Don't. So down here, the dwarf is in a bit of a pickle here. So he's got a couple of orcs in front of him. There's a closed door here. This area has not been explored beyond this. There's an elite Famir right here who has taken 1 damage, and another orc. And then in the next room, we've got our mercenaries. So we've got a halberdier and a scout controlled by the dwarf, and then a crossbowman on loan from the barbarian with the red. So, Bohemius, would you like to take control, or do you just want to lurk and see who comes over?
Yeah, I'm going to play the. I always play the barbarians, so
Okay.
I'll keep the barbarian.
All right. Well, let me just kill this dwarf here, and then we'll get to your turn. So confident.
Jason!
You killed him. I can't believe you killed him. All right. So we've got 5 body points for the elf, 3 for the barbarian, 2 for the dwarf, and then an empty slot where a wizard could be, or a rogue, or a monk, or anything else. A bard, maybe. Okay, so first of all, the skeleton attacks the barbarian. Missed. Okay, well that's simple enough. All right, and oh, I just realized I told everybody that those cash-ins that they did in the last stream are going to count for this one. So we actually did have some cool people in the chat who bought stuff. I think Wardicon was among them. I don't remember everybody's name, but there was a skill card for hero for the barbarian. So that is heroic charge. So the barbarian gets that. And the bad guys got 4 chaos cards. Excellent. I like that one. I like that one too. I really like that one. And that one's okay. I might get to use that one later. Okay. And I'm also supposed to draw a threat card. Okay, got it. We just had another cash in. Got to keep it going. Keep it going full steam. Okay, thanks Wardicon. A piece of equipment for anyone. Very nice. And yes, I did restore the treasure deck to what it's supposed to be for this particular adventure. All right, a longbow. So somebody gets a 4 dice attack. The wizard and the dwarf can't use it.
If nobody is objecting, I'm going to take it.
Well, you're the only one here, so I don't think there's any. Oh, there's a guy in the back. No, no, he's not.
I believe the elf doesn't have
Ranged.
well, right? So
Okay.
give it to him.
All right. Always buffing the elf.
He doesn't need any buff, but yeah, he's special. 20 years.
Yes. Okay, so he's got the longbow now. Actually, I have down that he has a crossbow, but I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. Doesn't hurt anything.
Well, we can switch. I'll take the crossbow. Get the bow.
Okay. Now the barbarian doesn't have a ranged weapon. Would you rather give it to him?
I can give the bow to the elf and keep the crossbow for emergencies.
Okay.
Switch.
Sounds good. Yeah, because the dwarf has a crossbow. Right. Okay. All right. Now these other monsters. So just remember heroic charge for the barbarian. He also has heroic sacrifice and berserker fury, according to my list here.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, still getting organized. Okay. All right. Now these monsters are going to start attacking again. So the first orc in blue is going to attack the dwarf. One skull. And if you want to roll for the dwarf, he has, let's see, he's got the tower shield, 2, 4, helmet, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he rolls 7. 7 white. Oh man. Ching! He still did it. He still defended. Okay. Let's move this orc out of the way. All right. Other orc attacks. One skull. Once again, you defend with 7. Cha-ching! No damage. Okay. All right. Now let's do this other orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He attacks the dwarf. Missed. And then the elite Famir is going to attack. All right, and I do see I have a card here for Tail Strike. Your Famir use their tails as maces. Each Famir you control may make an additional 2 dice attack this turn. So I'm going to make it a combined attack. So we get 3 black, 2 white. 3 skulls, dwarf. Wow.
Ribby!
Ribby.
Ribby is
2 damage.
loading my dice.
Oh. Bad news for the dwarf. He goes down. He goes down hard. But all is not lost if he has any type of healing ability. Let's see.
I don't have the character sheet, so I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll have to send that to you if there's time.
Mm.
So I'll just tell you, he has a superior restoration, which would bring him complete to full. He has 2 +4 healings. Yeah. So that's what he's got.
I'm going to use 1+4 healing.
All right, simple enough. We'll just cross one of those off. And he is alive with 4. Okay, well, my monsters are in pretty good spots, so I think I'm done there. Let's go back to the barbarian.
The elf should move first, right?
Oh, whoops. No, you're right. You're right. That's the order that I have. I'll stick to it. Okay, so the elf has used up 2 of his earth spells. Rock Skin and Heal Body. So he still has Pass Through Rock. He still has Hypnotic Blaze. He is wielding a shield right now with his helmet. So he can fight with longsword, crossbow. He's got a rallying horn. Yeah.
He moved 9.
Okay.
He's going to 1 south. 5, yes. He's going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. To the right. And 1 south. Send him to help the dwarf.
Yes.
Then barbarian going to attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they went off exploring and the trap was set. Okay. All right, barbarian has the great sword Molly the Murderess, 2 black, or sorry, 3 black, 2, or so yeah, 3 black, 1 white.
Let's go.
Excellent. Hey, Darkhawk's here. Yes, yes, my friend.
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent. Welcome. You just now witness the firepower of this fully armed. Wrong movie. Okay, welcome. Good to have you.
Thanks. Hey, Bohemius.
All right, so 2 skulls. I don't think that skeleton is going to survive. And after I roll this, we can fit you in here. Got him. That skeleton was toasted. All right, Darkhawk. So this is Mage of the Mirror. We got the barbarian. We got the dwarf is just being swarmed here. And we've got the elf coming to his rescue, or trying. And if you would rather take control of a hero who's not in the adventure yet, we can always toss in the wizard or.
I don't care. Whoever you want me to control, or whoever Bohemius wants me to control.
I don't think Glasgow is coming today. I opened Jason, so if you can use the elf or the dwarf, you choose. I'm holding the barbarian since the beginning of the campaign. So.
Okay, I'll do the elf.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And do you need? I need to send you guys character sheets on Discord if I could do that.
Sure.
And then I'll just let you know if there's, because we have had a couple changes so far this session.
Okay.
Yeah, Bohemius has some guests coming, so he might have to duck out, but we're grateful for the time we had together. Yes. Okay. Let's get character sheet. Okay, so this is from December 8th. So I'll just send you the elf here. This is going to your...
Got it?
Oh, did you get it?
Oh, no, sorry. It was a different message.
Yeah. Like, don't trust his lies. What? What is this? Okay, and let's see. Bohemius.
There we go.
Yeah, we've been talking Space Crusade. We've been playing all kinds of other things, and we're getting back on track here. Okay, so I sent the Barbarian to you there. I'll also send you the Dwarf and Elf for reference. But the Elf now has a longbow, and
Okay.
the Barbarian has Heroic Charge as a skill card, and the Dwarf has used up one of his +4 healings. Otherwise, we should be up to date.
Yeah, when you got a second, you should pass me the crossbow. The elf. Thank you.
Okay.
Please and thank you. Excellent. Okay. All right. Okay, so the Barbarian did his thing. Is the Barbarian going to move?
This room, I think we didn't search for anything, so
Right.
I stay there to search for perhaps secret treasures. Say secret door.
Okay. And are you guys both aware of the plot of this particular quest, or should I read the little snippet?
If you could read the... Yeah.
All right. Tormuk's guests. Sinestra has struck again. One of her servants, Tormuk, the necromancer, cast a spell upon 2 of Queen Terrelia's bodyguards, the finest elven archers in the kingdom. The archers now fight alongside Tormuk. The queen wants you to find the archers. Once they are alone with you, the spell will be broken. Scouts say that Tormuk's base is in an old castle south of the Elven lands. Enter the castle through the iron door and leave through the wooden exit door. So thus far, you've explored a few rooms, but you haven't come across these particular archers yet.
Okay.
All right, so who's controlling the dwarf? Is it Bohemius again?
We have to save them, not kill them.
Yeah. Well, and apparently Terrelia did provide you with magical means of discerning which archers they are and how to free them from the spell. So don't worry about that. Okay, so what's the dwarf going to do? Oh, I forgot about the mercenaries.
Yeah, the mercenary. Well, he's in a bad spot. He cannot do anything. So pass.
Yeah, I suppose the crossbowman can't shoot through the halberdier.
Dwarf.
Okay, so he's got a halberdier, scout, and the dwarf. Yep.
Dwarf first. We're going to attack the elite familiar.
All right.
How many black dice is going to use?
Let's see.
Nothing.
He's got
0.
Well, let's see. He's got a warhammer and he's got a battle axe. Right now, this tower shield is equipped, however.
He's wearing the shield right now. So
right. So his weapon is going to be the long sword, 3 white.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 white. 2 skulls on the elite.
Oops. I don't see it. Oh, did you type it in the Discord chat there? I don't see your roll.
Was it just
you see it?
The 3 dice?
It's before.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Delayed reaction. Okay. Okay, so 2 skulls, and let's see, roll the defense. Delayed reaction on my part. Cha-cha-ching, and a wrestling move.
Ouch.
All right.
Down to 3.
All right, he throws salt in the eyes. Ah! What a despicable act. Ref didn't see it. Yep, down to 3.
The Halberdier attack the
Okay, so Dwarf's going to stay put.
Bane.
Not going to move.
Yeah, the dwarf stay there. Attack.
He's a hero. Okay. Halberdier.
Halberdier. 1.
All right. Now is he going? Which monster is he attacking? Femira again?
The elite. The elite.
Okay. Whoa. Got him.
Good job. And he move 1 square north. And that's it.
Excellent.
Zarkan turn.
Okay, so Scout does.
I would not move. Yeah. No. Doesn't move.
All right. Yeah, we got plenty of room for heroes, so if anybody else wants to join in, just let me know in the chat. Just get my attention somehow. If you have to play the John Cena clip, then you can play the John Cena clip. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we'll just have the yellow orc attack first. I knew he was yeller. 2 skulls, dwarf. Defends with 7. I don't think this tail strike is going to work anymore. Yeah, that's a successful defense right there. Ching. Okay, so the green or the gray orc is going to attack next. 2 skulls. Ching, and a hit.
I cannot believe it. It's the 3rd time I get the same roll.
Yeah. Ribby. Remarkable. Down to 2. And then the blue orc. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks the dwarf. 3 skulls. Alright, and you're going to roll 1 shield, and I'm going to laugh. What? Ching! 2 hits. Look who's dead again. Alright, but you do have something to save yourself once again. What'll it be? You got the +4, and then you got the...
Yeah, the +4 again.
Alright. So I'm back at 4 again. Okay. Alright, that's it for Zargon Heroes.
All right, so the elf is up first.
Oh yeah.
Can you point out the elf? Thank you. How? So I know I'm coming in late. How the heck did we get split up so far?
Well,
Was there a?
you know the universal rule of tabletop fantasy gaming: always split the party. Or was it never split the party? Well, it looked like nothing was happening, and the dwarf is like, just get some treasure over here, and they're like, sure, we'll just go over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Ribby.
The dwarf find a corridor full of traps. So he got very interested with that corridor. So we send all the mercenaries with him, and we go in the other direction.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense. And who was Bohemius? Who did you want the crossbow to go to, or the longbow? Sorry.
When we got time, don't worry. When we are close, the barbarian. There's another corridor that is unexplored there. So if you want to go,
I'll come. I'll come to the dwarf. So.
All right, Ribby's still at work.
Okay, so roll my movement here.
Well,
So an 8.
Jack Burton's on his way. Okay.
So 8. So whatever the most direct path is down to the dwarf there.
But we got to cash in. All the heroes die automatically. Huh. Harsh. Oh, chaos card. All right. I like it. And yes, I did cash in 4 chaos cards, or got them from last time. Nice. I like it. I'm gonna have plenty of things to use. A lot of time, what ends up happening is, if I know there's a boss battle later, I might like save it for that to kind of increase the tension. But other times, it's just like, hey, it's good a time as ever is right now. Got a goblin's getting stomped. It's like, okay, well, he might not be stomped this time.
Okay. The elf is done. I did have a question though with the character sheet of the elf. So, what's the total body points? Is it 8?
Yes, the elf
Okay.
has the elven bracers, which increased his maximum from 6 to 8. So that's why he can go that high now.
Gotcha. Okay. And then he's got an extra mind point as well because of the bracers.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. Okay, back to you, Bohemius, with the barbarian.
Yeah, the barbarian is going to search for secret doors.
It's like, you better hope there's no mirror in there, and he starts like posing in front of it, and he kind of loses track of time.
Selfie time.
Damn, I'm looking good. Okay, all right. You search for. He's suddenly Duke Nukem. Yeah, you search for secret doors, and no secret doors are found.
Oh.
You're gonna exhaust that room for searches.
We did search. It was full of monsters, so
right.
You can search maybe for treasure later.
All that loot or wandering monsters are hazards.
It's difficult that we can find treasures in a torture chamber, so going to move.
It's like, okay, you're gonna get tortured now. Everything out of your pockets. Right this way. Like, did you just compare the TSA to torture?
9.
All right.
So yes, following the elf.
Most direct route 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. The crossbow is going to shoot the orc diagonally through the door.
Okay, so he's moving. Oh, he doesn't even have to move. He can just shoot that orc right now.
Yeah, from there.
He's just that good. 2 skulls.
2 skulls.
Ooh, that's a tough one to beat for an orc.
Dwarf. Attacking the orc to his left.
Okay. Earthquake. 1 skull.
1.
Got him.
Yellowbardier move to the door and attack the dwarf diagonally.
Systematically taking him out. Okay. One skull. Ching! Made of sterner stuff. Okay, no damage. Alright, scout gonna do anything?
The scout. Yeah, no, the scout is hanging on the back. Waiting for to do his job.
Yep.
Search for traps.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, are good.
Zargon's turn. Okay, let's see what we got here. Interesting. All right, just studying my options here. Okay. The orc attacks the dwarf. One skull. Tower shield's pretty powerful, but still, he hasn't been getting very good rolls. Oh, okay. Cha-cha-cha-ching! And a wrestling move. What will it be?
Finally. Well, draw a card, please.
Finally, the rock has come back. Maybe he should do the rock bottom.
Let's do that.
All right. Nah! Got him. He like looks up and you see one of his eyebrows go up. The people's dwarf. All right.
The dwarf is cooking.
We can smell it, believe me. All right, the room is clear of monsters.
Yeah. So, dwarf. We did search for traps then. I don't believe. Well, let's not risk it. We already used 2 potions. So we'll not move.
All right. Okay. Yeah, there was originally a table in this room, but it's been smashed. Somebody went through it earlier. Last adventure. Okay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
all right. But first, I got to draw a card. No more heroes. The powers of chaos suddenly surge to overwhelming strength. All heroes must roll a combat die. Any who roll a skull miss their next turn. All right, so we'll go in order. Elf, roll a combat die.
All right. Just one.
Oh,
Shield.
wait, Jacer, hold on. Jacer says defense. Why a card? You attacked with the orc. Oh, but he got killed by the wrestling move. Oh, shoot. I see what you're saying. So my turn is over. I don't get the card. Darn it. Never mind. We'll just shuffle that back into the deck. Hey, Jacer. It's like, who dares correct Zargon? Oh, it's Jacer. Okay, never mind. You're right. Okay, yeah. Let's get the elfin view. Normal turn.
Okay. Which? Let's see here. So have these? I assume the hallway's been searched for traps down below and the rooms and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have not gone down the hallway that's kind of in the middle there with the open door.
Right.
Okay.
There were some
I can-
falling block traps, but they were disarmed in this area here.
So I'll just take my full 12 movement. Continually. Well, I'll turn the hallway and see what I see down the length of that hallway. Though I guess everyone else has already seen down the entire hallway, so there should be nothing, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless it's something that can't be detected by seeing.
Well, I'll take my full movement down
should
12, and that.
Sorry, there's a stone wall there. I forgot.
Okay. Well, then I will take my 12 movement to go through the door into the room as far as I can get.
Right. You want to be in between here?
Sure.
Okay.
And do you want to hand off the longbow, Bohemius?
To the barbarian. Don't worry. When
Oh, the longbow to the barbarian. Okay.
no, the longbow is for the elf. Okay, but you got an extra crossbow on your sheet, so I need the crossbow, not the longbow.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So a trade is coming.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say because you can also hand stuff off to the mercenaries. Doesn't say you can't.
Double crossbow for the crossbow guy.
Well, he would just use one at a time. I guess if one got stolen, he's got a backup. But yeah. Yeah, that was in Carmine's suggestion. I never really thought about it because in the European rules, they specifically say that you can't do that. But in the North American rules, they deleted that text. So it's like, I guess it's left open, however you want to do it. The only thing you can't do is murder your henchman and take the gold that you paid him. Like, you can't do that. And what's the other thing?
Yeah, but in case it dies,
Yes, if
will
you
be the same rules of
you can gather
of
up
a hero dying,
belongings of a
right?
dead hero. Yeah, but I mean, like if the wizard died, he couldn't like start using the wizard spells. Like, but I mean, you knew that already. You guessed it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the barbarian going to move 12. I'm very curious of that corridor, so I'm going to. Did we? I think we already searched this corridor, so I'm going. Oh, I think I can arrive to the end of this corridor on the left.
Okay.
See?
You're at the crossroads. Okay. So you see a closed door to the north. And that's all you see at the moment.
Search for traps.
No traps detected.
Okay. The crossbow is entering the next door and go to the left side of the door. Here.
Okay.
And the dwarf searching for traps.
No traps detected.
So move adjacent to the next door and opens it.
Okay. Who's doing this? Oh, the dwarf.
The dwarf, yeah.
All right. He opens the door. Swings open into the hall. What does he see? Okay. So we're going to say at this point he can see to here
Okay.
and to here, like this cone of space. So at this time he doesn't see anything other than the edge of the
Okay,
stone.
you step one step outside.
All right. Making sure to put all his weight on that spiked, anvil. It's about to, no. Okay, so far so good. But now he sees the entire corridor. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he sees a closed door, and he sees a couple of elven archers.
You're not the one that we're searching, right?
Well, all right. Is he waving the magical parchment at them?
Yeah.
They seem kind of like, what the hell are you doing? Like they like aim their bows at you. So it doesn't appear these are the ones you're looking for.
These were not the elf we're looking for. Okay.
Nope.
Step back inside the room.
Just kidding. I just picture comically like a bunch of arrows like sticking to the.
The alabardier move 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. You go inside the room and go in the upper left corner of the room. Here. And that's it.
All right. Nothing for scout.
Well, the scout can enter, yes, the next room, you're right, and stick on the top right corner of the room.
Sure.
Here.
But look who's sneaking
Should he-
around.
Mm,
Flanking maneuver.
That's fine. Yeah. Darker turn.
Okay. So no card this time. Let's see. I think I can hit the door from here. Yes. Okay, so that archer is going to take a shot. Then he's going to take another shot at the dwarf. See what I did there? Okay. Shot of eggnog, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so 4 dice. Four skulls. This is not the dwarf's day. Watch him get 1 white shield. Oh no!
Ouch.
He got 3. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. Okay, so he takes 1 damage, yes, but he gets a wrestling move.
Yeah. Which wrestling move would be the most appropriate here?
I don't know. I could just draw a card and see if it makes any
Draw card.
sense within
Yeah.
the laws of physics in the wacky world of professional wrestling. Camel clutch. Okay. Makes very little sense, but all right. So he fires the arrow. You like deflect it. You run over there. You get him in the camel clutch. You break his back, and you make him humble. Worst Iron Sheik impression of all time, but he did it. Okay, and these guys, I gotta remember, have 3 body points. So you did some damage, but he's still there. He's angry. Yeah, rest in peace, Iron Sheik. Okay, all right. Well, still got another one. Dwarf just seems to be having a good day, so we'll just attack him with the other one. Take another shot at the dwarf. Three skulls. Okay, combo breaker. All right, you got another wrestling move. Draw another card.
Draw.
Draw.
Okay. I need the deck so I can
Bear
get
hug.
inspired.
Yeah. You need to go to your local store and see if they've got Ravensburger's WWF Legends Royal Rumble card game.
There's a girl from the wrestling, the American wrestling. It was painting the other day HeroQuest miniatures in a stream in Twitch.
Oh,
I don't remember. I'm not following the wrestling lately. I was watching wrestling years ago. So
yeah.
one of the new, but they posted in Discord the link for the Twitch.
Oh,
Maybe you know better than me.
I'll have
sure.
to check it out. Yeah. Okay, so that was Bear Hug, and he took some damage. All right, he runs back to safety. Okay, well that's all I can do at the moment. So back to the heroes. Elf first.
Okay. To roll for my movement. Let's see. He's 6. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, you can get out of the room. Don't worry. We'll cover you with The mercenary is a dwarf.
Okay. 6 let me get out.
Yes, right here.
Okay, and then I will take a shot with the longbow.
All right. That's 4 dice.
And it's 4 dice.
Yeah, which one are you targeting?
The closest one.
Okay.
Two skulls.
All right. All right. These guys are using cover. Intimate knowledge of the dungeon allows you to slip into nooks and crannies and avoid missile fire. All missiles fired by the heroes this turn automatically miss. Okay. So he just
Was that the Zargon card that you meant to do before? Is that why? Or the
Well,
Chaos card?
this is a different one, but yeah.
Okay, okay.
The other one was about like losing turns and stuff. So he just like dodged out of the way. He dodged out of the way. Nothing. You know, I was thinking about the specters, and in Rise of the Dread Moon, how they kind of remind me of those ghost guys in Matrix Reloaded. Like I haven't thought about that movie in years, but you know how they would kind of like they would be solid, but then when you
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
like hit them, they would just kind of like warp through the thing, and it's like
The-
oh, missed.
The dreadlocks
Yeah, the white dreadlock.
guys. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Barbarian.
Yeah, try to run.
He's gonna try to run. Okay, it's gonna be tough. He skipped leg day.
10, 10, 10.
10.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
See if I can
Pre-work.
cut through the corner. We don't know if he's blocked, but I hope he's not.
That pre-workout hasn't worn off yet. Okay.
So, three south. Look at the corridor.
Okay. All right. You don't see anything that hasn't been seen before.
Hmm. So 3 to the left.
All right. Wordicon says, I bought the Royal Rumble card game last summer. Yeah, I bought it because of Jacer. Awesome edition, and everyone at the table loves the wrestling move homebrew. Sweet. I'm glad it's
One.
catching on.
One south.
Okay.
And I attack the northmost elf diagonally.
It's like skip over. Cut Archer in half. All right, so you roll 3 black, 1 white. We're using Molly the Murderess, the Great Sword, Stabby McStab. 2 skulls. Okay. And I only defend with 2. Ooh, 2 hits. Got him. All right, there goes that archer.
Crossbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go the left side of the elf and shoot.
All right, crossbow versus longbow. Let's see what you got. All right, so 3 dice.
Two.
Two hits. Got him. All right. We cleared out those monsters.
The dwarf put away. Well, if I move,
You're gonna switch off your tower shield.
Yeah, going to switch off the tower skill for the Great Axe. And going just south of the elf and search for secret doors.
Okay. No secret doors detected.
Halbardier goes by the side of the dwarf, left side, and the scouts the door, right side of the elf. That's
Okay.
it.
Excellent. All right. Zargon's turn. Nice. Death seems to have come too early for some. Out of the ground sprouts the angry archer. Let's see. And I think that's all he gets to do. So he's not gone yet. He's never gone. That's the whole point. Just check and see if there's something else I get to do. All right, looks like that's about it. Heroes.
Okay. Well, I guess I will has the hallway to the left of the room, the center room with the door that's closed, been checked?
I don't think so.
Okay. I will take some of my movement to walk just up to that corner just to see down that hallway. And then to the left.
Here.
Yep. Thank you. And nothing's down there.
Right. That's all you see.
Okay. Oh, and actually, as I was walking past the barbarian, I give him the crossbow.
There you go. It cuts to a flashback where you gave it to him.
Yeah.
It's like thanks, bro.
Okay, I guess I'll just walk back to that door and fling it open.
So crossbow for the barbarian. All right, so you open the door to the center room. There's never anything useful or interesting.
The center room's always, it's always the most boring room.
Yep, totally a waste of time. They should just like remove it from the map. It's never. Oh, just kidding. So inside you see a number of treasure chests.
Old.
It's like, how did you know what I got for Christmas? All right, let me just double check the notes here. Yes, this is actually an important room. That's right. Hold on a second here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So you got a trio of Chaos Warriors, one for each chest. And we've got some giant wolves as well. Here. Here. And right in the next to the door.
We have a hypnotic blaze on the elf.
What's that? Bohemius?
I'm asking Kurgan. I don't know which spell the elf got
Oh.
available.
Yes. The elf has Pass Through Rock and Hypnotic Blaze.
Okay, and Hypnotic Blaze,
You must enter inside the room. It will affect every miniature in the room or corridor. Okay, friend or foe. You are the only one that is immune to your own spell. And it will do like kinda like a sleep for 3 turns.
So I need to step into the room and cast that?
That's right.
Okay, I will step
Is
into
that
the
an option?
room.
Okay.
I'll do it.
He'll do it. He's ready. Okay, so he steps into the room. Let's see what trap you landed on. Oh, nothing. Okay. All right. And you cast Hypnotic Blaze.
Yes.
All right.
So you have to roll 6 red die.
Let's see. When this spell is cast, an illusion of a huge animated flame appears. Every figure in the room or corridor except for the spellcaster must roll 1 red die. Figure that rolls equal to or less than its mind points is unaffected by the illusion. Rolling a number greater than its mind points means the figure is paralyzed for 3 turns, unable to move, attack, or defend. Yeah, I'm going to have to roll a bunch of dice. Okay, so I will roll 3d6 for the wolves, starting with this one, that one, and then that one.
Okay.
Okay, and I gotta check their mind points again here. Giant wolves have only 1 mind point.
So they all get paralyzed.
They're all chasing squirrels. Okay. And now the 3. Well, or I guess it make more sense that they're scared because they see a flame, like mesmerized by it. Okay, and then we will roll 3 for the Chaos Warriors, starting from left to right. 6, 4, and 3. Let's see, Chaos Warriors I think only have 3, so 2 of them are stunned and the other one isn't.
That worked out quite well.
Yeah, so we'll just turn them to face the other way, just so it's a little easier.
And I see Jacer is here.
Jacer. He waited until just that moment. Welcome, Jacer.
Now, if a monster is paralyzed, do they not roll any defense for attacks against them?
Says they can't defend.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 turns. So we'll get the little die counter, and everyone always tells me I should do it this way, so we'll just start out with a 3.
Okay, I think the elf is done.
Okay. All right, so welcome, Jacer. We've got Darkhawk controlling the elf. And we've got Bohemius controlling the barbarian and dwarf. And it's some mercenaries, but if you'd like to grab one of those heroes, decide amongst yourselves, that'll be fine. The wizard is not in the quest, but he could be. This is Tormuk's guess, Mage of the Mirror. Just got home. Okay, you need a few minutes.
No, I'm good now. I'm just getting out of my car.
All right. picture. It's like it's road rage. He's getting out of his car. It's like, listen here.
No, I'm home, so yeah, I'm not getting out in the middle of the road to fight nobody.
Yeah. And then Evander Holyfield gets out of the other car and he's like, you know what? Have a nice day. Gets back in his car and drives away.
Yep. Have a nice day. I just wanted to shake your hand and apologize in person.
Yep. Big fan. Big fan.
I'm sorry,
Commercial.
Jason. I use 2 potions.
Yeah, the dwarf is he's suffered a lot.
Very bad luck with the dice.
Okay. All right, so the elf did his thing, and now it's the barbarian's turn.
So the barbarian moved 2 squares, 1 forward, 1 left, and attack the archer.
Haha. Okay. 3 black, 1 white. Two skulls. Two hits. Still alive though, because they have 3 body points. Major damage though.
Yeah, crossbow attack the archer.
All right. Wow, crossbowman lets loose a 3. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Barbarian looks on approvingly. Okay.
Jason.
So I think he's saving the dwarf for you, Jacer, if you're ready.
Yeah. You said I used 2 of the healing potions.
Yeah. Let me
2
send
plus
you.
4. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a
Is it
character.
just the 2 plus 4s?
Yes.
Okay.
You got like 3 or 2. I don't remember. Point left.
I think I have 2
Body.
1d6s.
No, I'm talking about the body point.
Oh,
You got
okay.
like 2 body points left or 3. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's got 3 left. Yeah, the dwarf. I just sent you the character sheet, but he has 3 body points left. He's not equipping the tower shield at the moment, and he's used 2 of his +4 healings. And the scout and the halberdier are under his control.
Like,
Run in and kill one of those wolves.
Five.
5. Not too much, huh? Yeah, I can't even get in there.
Yeah.
I guess move me to the right of the barbarian.
There. Okay.
Stick, I guess, the scout to the right of the dwarf, and the halberdier I guess 2 spaces to the left of the barbarian.
Oh, I just thought of something, guys. Hold on. Be right back.
And move there to block the door, hoping for you to roll higher.
Like, whenever he says that. No, I just was going to put some little special effects here. Some little flames. Just for laughs. Okay. So what next? The halberdier moved into place, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we don't have Ribby yet. So, okay. So this is Zargon's turn. Okay, so those monsters can't do anything, just the Chaos Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can attack. And I forgot to roll to see if any of these guys are elites, so let me do that now. Okay, starting with the Chaos Warrior that's active right now. And then working that way. Okay, so none of them are elites. Okay. All right, so the Chaos Warrior attacks with his normal 4 against the elf. 1 skull.
And the elf has how many for defense?
Let's see. Right now he's equipping the shield, the helmet. 2, 3, 4. Elven chainmail, 5, 6. Yep, he's got 6.
Okay. 6. Okay. 2 shields.
Ching, no damage. All right, that's all for that. So, hero's turn.
Okay. So besides the longbow, the elf has just a short sword?
No, he has a long sword, a warhammer, which he'll have to drop the shield to use. The rallying horn, which boosts movement of those around him, and the long bow. So he's got 3 weapons to choose from.
Okay.
Are you able to read my notes very well, or is it kind of hard to read?
It's I can see it. I didn't know what the boxes meant around like the warhammer and the shield.
Oh yeah. I just put those boxes there so that you could like kind of tick it if you've got it held, because the only ones that interfere with anything are the and cross out the crossbow. If he's wearing the shield, he can't be using the warhammer at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay. So with the longsword, I'm going to attack the wolf to the right of me.
Okay.
So, and that should be 3, right?
Yep. 3 white dice.
2 skulls.
Okay. Well, he can't defend, so he takes 2 damage.
And then, can I take movement to move back out of the room?
Yeah.
I will step back. Well, I guess I have to roll. I shouldn't have any problems making this, though. I'm just going to move
7.
So I'll move behind the barbarian and over one. Just to get the... Yes. Now my turn's over and the barbarian can move in.
Oh, hopefully not move in, because he can just attack diagonally with Molly.
Yeah, I want the dwarf to enter the room. Possibly, he got the tower shield. He's more defensive than me.
Okay, cool.
So let's see. Yes, I'm going to attack diagonally. The wolf he just attacked.
Hit him again. Take him down. All right, you know how much you're rolling? Okay.
Yeah, 1.
Well, still, that's a hit. He's got 3 left. Or no, wait. No, 2 left. 5 body points overall.
Step back 1 square south. Then crossbow is going to move by the side of the alabardier, the right side, and shoot the wolf. Can I see it through the door? Right,
Yes,
it's a clear shot.
the wounded one. Yep. One skull. All right. He's got 1 left. All right. He's full of arrows, but he's still, yeah, looking at the flame. Can't turn away.
Do I still have both my skills?
Check. Keen hearing and roundhouse.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will move the dwarf 2 spaces into that room and use roundhouse.
Okay. With which weapon?
I still have the battle axe.
Right.
And I moved 2 spaces without rolling, so I didn't switch to the tower shield.
That works. Okay. So since it's the 2-handed weapon, you roll your weapon's normal combat dice, apply the results to all adjacent squares. So you'd be able to hit both of those wolves and the Chaos Warrior. All right, and you're rolling 3 white, 1 black. Right?
Yes. Yes. Two skulls.
2 skulls. Okay, so you wiped out this wolf. Got him. And you did 2 damage to this wolf here because of the spooky flames are hypnotizing him. And the Chaos Warrior does get to roll defense because he's okay. Ching, and a hit. So that did a massive amount of damage.
Good, good.
Alright, so roundhouse is used up.
Alright, the halberdier is going to move to the right of the dwarf and attack the other wolf diagonally.
Okay. That's 3.
Two more skulls.
All right, it's got one left.
The scout's going to move just north of the halberdier and attack that wolf.
All right,
2 skulls.
got him.
And that's it for my guys.
That's it. That's all you got to say.
That's it. Oh, yeah, that's all they got.
Still pretty impressive.
Scout doesn't take down many wolves.
Yeah. All right, Zargon. For Zargon's turn. Oh boy. Oh, I see. All right, Chaos Warrior attacks the dwarf. 3 skulls. So you're defending with 6 now. Or wait a minute. 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. Yeah,
If I'm
5.
not, I don't have the power shield.
Yeah, 5. Good point. Ching,
Box
and
1.
2 hits. Down to 1.
Hey, it saved my mercenaries.
That's right. All right, now speaking of human shields, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it really doesn't save him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's gonna move into the corner. That fire doesn't actually block the heroes. It's just for fun. All right, heroes.
All right. Okay, let me roll for my movement. Seven. So let's see. I'm going to move into the lower left corner of the room. Do I have a? Let's see. I can't hit the wolf with my longbow because he's adjacent to me. Do I have a line of sight on the other 2 that are paralyzed? If not, I'll just go for the guy that's not paralyzed.
I mean, he's pretty good. I'm gonna say you could hit this Chaos Warrior here, that Chaos Warrior there, and that's it.
Okay, I'll go for the paralyzed Chaos Warrior then,
All right.
with the longbow. So roll 4.
Mhm.
2 skulls. All right, Barbarian's up.
You're standing motionless, so it was easy to line up the little gap in the armor. Okay.
And the barbarian going to move. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going 5 north. Berserker Fury.
Wow.
I'm going to do, well, I got 4 plus 5, 9 dice to distribute
Dang.
on all. the monster. So I'm going to do 4 white, 1 black on the wolf.
Okay. Go for it.
It's called
3 skulls.
on the wolf.
It's like before he became a barbarian, he was studying at the monastery. Apparently, he knows how to stack those attacks.
3. I used 5, so I have 4 left. I'm going to use there. One of those Chaos Warrior is wounded, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
this is only for adjacent. So, let's see. Redistributed.
Okay. It doesn't work on. Okay.
Oh,
so
it's like your normal attack is against him, but then you use the power to like also hit these guys. Sure, I'll let you do it.
Berserker Fury said this dice base may be distributed amongst any creature adjacent to you,
Jason.
as you see fit. So adjacent is fine. So I'm going to attack the one on the north with the rest.
Mm-hmm.
4 dice.
Wait, have you rolled yet? Hold on. Stop. Let's do the color change. Thank you, Wardicon. Here's hoping it's green dice for my sake. Nope, it's purple. Okay. So how many dice were you going to roll?
4.
Okay, so 4 purple dice, please. Okay, 3 skulls. All right. Clank. Got him.
Okay. Crossbow. Go 1 step to the left, and actually 2 steps to the left and attack the wall.
Sorry, where's he's going into the room first, and then?
No, he doesn't enter in the room. Just from outside through the door, shoot diagonally to the wall. There.
I don't think he can shoot through the dwarf, unless it's on common feet.
Sorry, did you see the dwarf? He's there. Sorry.
It's like, I'm short, okay, but you don't have to rub it in.
My bad. So I got 1.
It's not his boss. It's Barbarian's boss. He's looking for a tall guy. Okay.
Crosswoman has a broadsword too, so he
point.
could just walk in there and whack the back of the wolf.
Does he roll 3 dice of attack? So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to the left side of the dwarf and attack the wolf.
Okay. It's 3 white dice. 1 skull. It's a hit. Okay, so the wolf's got 1 left. 1 body point left.
The job for the scout. Oh well. Your turn, Jason.
I got a 7 for movement. I guess put the dwarf in the Chaos Warrior's face.
Okay.
And try to hit him.
You going for the fresh one or the wounded one?
Uh,
well, I guess
Go for the
Yeah,
paralyzed
both
one, because the paralyzed one can't defend. So you're guaranteed hits.
It's not very
I want to try to
supportive.
get the other guy because he can hit me back.
Well,
The other ones are still paralyzed till for Zargon's next turn.
I thought this was our third turn.
This is gonna go away.
Yeah, so they're all gonna come back here. As soon as we end, then they'll.
Well, wouldn't it go 3 rounds, 3 whole rounds?
Well, let's see.
Oh yeah. Oh, they'll
Time
be able to
happens.
defend.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they won't be able to defend yet. This time you're attacking, no. But on the next turn, yeah, they're going to be free.
All right. I'm still gonna go for the one that can defend.
All right. He's
Who?
an honorable knight. Okay. 2 skulls. All right. No defense. Got him. Ugh.
All right. The halberdier's gonna move next to the wolf. Or no, he's just gonna move one left and attack the wolf diagonally.
He respected you, though. Okay. Halberdier attacks the wolf diagonally from here?
He moves 1 space to the left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the wolf can attack diagonally as well, but you can attack him first.
1.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got him.
And then the scout's gonna attack the last chaos warrior.
The last Chaos Warrior.
I guess he could stand next, right above the barbarian, and attack him.
All right. Like a moth to a flame.
1.
Ugh.
All right, good turn. Glory to the scout. He took out a wolf and a chaos warrior.
I just realized I nerfed the spell in favor of you guys because I didn't make any of you roll for the flames.
We weren't in there when he cast
yeah,
the spell.
we weren't in the room.
Yeah.
It was just.
I know, but in the past, the way I played it, and see, I didn't say anything, so it wouldn't be fair to say, oh, it's like that whole area is affected, and you go into the area later. But I don't think the card says one way or the other, so let's see. Every figure in the room recorder must roll. Yeah, it doesn't say if it persists or not, but okay, we've done it both ways. It's funny because like I drew that card and I was thwarted and then I forgot to do this, so yeah, it's all right. Well, you've cleared out the room. You've got 3 treasure chests. Interesting. Okay,
Whose turn is it?
it's my turn. Let's see, where's the card that brings all the monsters back to life? Okay. Creeping Darkness. Strange darkness prevents you from using magic. So no hero or mercenary may cast spells or use spell scrolls during the next round.
Okay, I don't think we've. Yeah, well, we haven't searched for this room for traps, so I'll
Thank you, Fubar.
search the room or chest for traps.
All right. So the elf is searching for traps.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on a second here. Yeah, Fubar cashed in a monster. Okay. This treasure chest looks suspicious. This treasure chest also looks suspicious, and this treasure chest also looks suspicious.
Oh, fun.
We need a bomb squad. Yeah, I don't like the situation. I think I'm going to head out and let the dwarf work.
Yeah, the elf also left the room.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm waiting outside with my crossbow, man.
Okay, so the barbarian is
Can you
leaving the
put the yes, one square to the left of the elf, the two squares to the right, yes, to the left. Oh, he's okay there. He's fine, and that's my turn. Jacer,
All right,
cut
the
the red
dwarf
wall.
will move one space to the right and try to disarm the trap.
Okay.
Red wire. The red wire. Okay.
All right, so it's going to try to disarm the first one.
Yep,
The red wire, he says.
disarmed.
Ah, awesome. Okay.
All right, the halberdier will move next to the elf outside the room. The scout will attempt to disarm the center trap.
Watch me.
Also good.
Excellent. That's also disarmed. Should probably tell you what they were. Let's see. Yeah, they were bombs. Okay.
Really? Well, I guess it's right.
Yeah, I guess everybody's right to leave.
Okay.
That's it for my guys. Yep.
Okay, let me draw a card. Hopefully it's detonate the bomb. No such luck. Okay. Hero's turn.
Okay, the elf will step back into the room and search for treasure.
Don't do that. There's still one more chest.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Scratch that. Ixnay on the.
Yeah. You looked in that room and the dwarf is like, not yet.
The barbarian grabbed the arm of the elf and said, "What you doing? Where
Okay.
you going?"
The elf is holding tight.
Okay. I mean, he has a toolkit, but it's 50% chance. It's not as good as the dwarf or the scout.
Cut the right wire. Okay, Jacer. Really?
Okay. All right. So after the elf, barbarian. Blue Bar says
Pop.
that's the card that brings the monsters back to life. Blue wire, black wire with a white stripe, not the white wire with the black stripe. No, I mean, oh, sorry, mistakes were made.
I equip my popcorns and let the dwarf work.
All right. Just munching on those kernels.
I use an uncommon feat to have the scout go first.
Sure.
Nope, that failed.
He was like, no, please, after you. I insist.
All right. The dwarf will move 2 spaces to the right and attempt to disarm the last trap.
I like how with
All right, disarm.
Ribby's
I'm
rim.
so glad that I got
and,
that black skull when I was trying the uncommon feat and not disarming.
Yep. Gambler's fallacy. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so it's finally disarmed. Okay, so the last bomb was disarmed. Phew.
All right, the scout will walk 3 spaces south and tell everybody that the bombs are defused.
Coast is clear.
The halberdier Is that door closed at the top of the screen?
Yes, that door is closed. It's in
All right, the
shadow.
halberdier will take 3 spaces to the right. All right, that ends my turn.
Back up to the elf.
Zargon.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Better be. Alright, Fubar says Scout and Dwarf will now go smoke a pack of Hobbit Leaf just to get back to quote unquote normal. Wow. Finest weed in all of the South Farthing. Okay.
Smoke the stuff they took back from Isengard.
Yep. Interesting. Let's get Carl Casey back. Some chillaxing music. All right, heroes, elf.
Okay, now the elf will go into the room and search for treasure.
Do you care where you end up?
Right there is fine, yeah.
All right, so you search for treasure. How funny it would be if I just drew a card right now.
That would be hilarious.
What? Okay. So each chest in this room has a trap on it. Search for treasure before they're disarmed. He would have lost 2 body points each. But instead they were all disarmed safely. So, first hero finds the treasure of 1,000 gold coins. I almost heard Ed McMahon saying it. Ha! Okay, so 1,000 gold coins. So now you have 1,005 total. You also find the Ancient Staff. The artifact known as the Ancient Staff. I don't think I have the card handy, but let me just read off what it is to you. Unless you have it handy.
I do not. So go ahead and read it.
That's okay. The Ancient Staff. This magical staff enables the elf to reflect any monster spell back at the spellcaster. The spellcaster and all other monsters in the same room suffer the full effects of the spell, while the elf and his companions are immune to the effects. The staff works only 5 times, then it becomes useless.
Is it like an automatic? Just if I have it, then it's going to reflect back? Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say, no, I'm not using it, but...
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's another place where it, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say it has to be equipped or not, so... There's a couple of spells that would have some interesting effects. But yeah, the companion app, I think, does it wrong. It only rebounds it against the spellcaster. It's supposed to be all the monsters in the room.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
We'll say or corridor, either one. So I get 5 uses.
Okay. Next. The barbarian.
Got him. Jackpot. That's right, Bohemius.
Oh,
Fubar
yeah.
says, if
was
someone
that?
has refused to help the elf, I'm sure the elf can just not have the staff activated.
Well, it is a cool object. Very cool. So we go, well, that door, but we go in the other direction to explore. So
You're going...
to the left, yes,
Okay.
to see if it's connected. Straight to the, yes, to the end of the corridor.
All right, to the end of the corridor. All right, you see stone block here. That's all you see.
Check for secret doors.
No secret doors detected.
Okay.
in that little strip there.
The dead end look like. So the crossbow moving 1, 2, 3, 5 to the right. And that's it.
Okay.
All right, the dwarf will move 12 spaces towards the closed door.
Okay.
The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess the scout will move 1 space in front of the dwarf.
All right. As it gets
And-
closer, I'm going to say you can see that there is an orc hiding right there in the corner.
All right, then the halberdier moves up in front of the scout and attacks the orc diagonally.
All right. Eliminate the threat. 1 skull.
1.
Oh yeah, let's see if he's in a lead or not. Nope. Ching! Defended.
All right. No card for you. You may counterattack.
Ah, yes. Indeed. Okay. Let me just check here. Alright, we're going to use Frenzy. Anyone greenskin may attack twice this turn. The monster attacking you howls in a mad frenzy. Okay, so the orc attacks twice. Well, he's got to move into position. Okay, and he's going to attack the halberdier twice, so it's combined attack, so it's 6. 2 skulls. And if I were a hero, I would have gotten a ching. Oh, sorry, Darkhawk. That's all right. I'm glad you were able to join us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man. Have a great day.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good
See ya.
day.
All right. If we don't see you, Happy New Year. Okay. All right. That was so he deflected 1 and took 1 damage. So the halberdier's wounded. They only have 2 body points total, so almost dead. And that's the only monster I've got, so heroes.
Do you want to control the elf, Jace?
You can control the elf. I've got 2 mercenaries. You got 1.
Okay, so Bohemius is now in
The elf.
control of the elf. Okay.
The elf demoted as henchman,
Oh,
mercenary.
support
He
troops.
moved just behind the dwarf.
All right.
Brilliant.
All right. Your guests haven't showed up yet.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking I can cast Pastor Rock to the dwarf.
Ah.
I don't know. Every time I do that on Jacer, I give it too much power. So
Not too much power. Just enough power.
well, let's see how it plays out this time.
It's
Let's
my
do
it's
it.
my movement
do
roll
it.
that a lot of times jams us up.
Let's spice this this corridor with a cast Pastor Rock. to the dwarf.
Okay, pass through rock on the dwarf. So now he's able to pass
Yes.
through rock. The next time he moves. Okay, and that's the last of your magic. Okay, barbarian.
Barbarian is going to move. No, wrong row. Sorry.
I do that a lot too.
I get confused.
6.
6. So 60 toward the rest of the group.
Okay. Now since it is after 4, are you guys okay to continue?
Sure.
If you want.
My guests are not here yet, so yes.
All right. It's like I hear pounding on the door. Let us in. Nope. That's just not hearing that. I just have the radio on. You're just think that you hear that. It's not true.
Crossbow, stay there. Doesn't move.
We can hear you in there. Nope, not hearing anything.
Okay. Fighting orcs and goblins.
It's like you can only come in under one condition, that you get in the game here and help me. Okay. Jacer got a 5.
Alright, the dwarf will move 1 to the left and 3 spaces north.
Okay, so he passes through the wall. Boom, boom, boom. And in the instant he does that, he sees that actually this was a double block the whole time. And there was another orc posted in that tiny little corner. The orc is very surprised to see him.
Alright, I will attack the new orc.
Okay. Attacking him with the longsword?
No, he still has his battle axe.
Battle axe. Okay.
1.
Let's go. So you're saying there's a chance. Ugh. Got him. Must have still been surprised.
Good. Alright, the spell worked out. Alright, the halberdier will attack the orc.
Okay.
2.
Ugh. Orc slumps down. Got him.
Alright, the halberdier will move back 2 spaces and between the elf and the scout.
Okay.
The scout will move. No, yeah, the scout will move. Yeah, to the down 1 and to the right, and that's it for him.
All right. It's gonna be a card for me. Excellent. All right, hero's turn.
Yep, move 4 square north. Open the door.
Opening the door. Revealing the room. Another camera view. No. Okay, in this room you see a number of things. Starting with the sorcerer's table. And there's also a Famir here. and the evil Tormuk, the necromancer. And let's see what else is in there, in that room. He gestures, and in a puff of smoke, a mighty gargoyle appears. And let's roll for elites here. So, first for familiar, then for gargoyle. Okay, they're normal. Alright, that's what you see. Be warned, Tormuk knows many spells.
You never rolled for the named character to be elite?
I never did?
No, I'm asking. I'm asking if you ever done, because right now you roll for the familiar and the gargoyle, right?
Yeah. Oh, I've been rolling for the past creatures. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are certain ones I don't roll for, so typically what I've been doing is I've just been doing it for the game system monsters rather than like the new quest monsters. And I mean, unless somebody upgrades a monster. Yeah, self-imposed house rule.
Okay. So I think I'm going to shoot the wizard. Yeah, the sorcerer. Yeah, 4 dice.
Okay.
One.
Oh, diagonally, pretty sneaky, sis. Wardicon redeemed a bonus potion for heroes. I forgot to acknowledge that. For anyone, he says. Alright, healing, half filled, so it's 2. Wonder if anyone knows Tormuk's brother Galaud? They spread their arms wide. Ah, yes. Tormuk and Galaud at Tanagra. Sokka when the walls fell. Yep. Okay. All right.
His
So
eyes open.
yes, his eyes open wide. Okay, 1 skull. All right. All right. And his defense is 4. Oops, misspelled it. Nothing? Seriously? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to play Distraction. Suddenly you lose focus and your attack misses. So we'll just use that one up. So even though you scored and I missed, I'm going to say it missed. Okay.
The barbarian. 9. Not enough. Okay. Move the barbarian closer to the rest of the group, please.
All right, how many squares? 1, 2,
9.
3,
I rolled a 9.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it gets right behind the halberdier.
Yep. And the crossbowmen go right behind the barbarian.
Okay.
So Jacer.
All right, I got a 6 for the dwarf.
Okay.
I guess he's gonna move 3 spaces and I guess attack the necromancer.
Here or on the other side?
In front of between the wizard and the gargoyle.
On this side?
Yes.
Okay.
Two skulls.
Okay. I use another card, Monster Shield. So, Servant of Chaos may use this card to cause one of his lackeys to take the damage intended for him. So I swap places with the gargoyle. Takes 2 hits. All right.
All right, I guess the halberdier runs up between the elf and the dwarf and attacks the gargoyle diagonally.
Okay. Two skulls.
2 skulls.
Nothing. Got him. Crumbles. The gargoyle is not too happy, but he lives to serve. By the way, who got that healing potion earlier? The +2?
The +2. We didn't discuss that. So I got one. I got only one healing potion on the barbarian. How many you got?
Then
on the dwarf?
give it to the barbarian. Then I have 2 1d6s left.
And the elf?
I don't know about the elf.
Elf has a +4, a superior restoration,
Okay, I get it. On the barbarian.
and a 1d6 rejuvenation. Okay, so the barbarian gets it. Yeah, I realized that the character sheets are out of date now, but I can send copies. Let's see. Okay, so Bohemius is... No, I guess I did send it to you already. Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the +2.
All right. The scout runs up between the Famir and the necromancer and attacks the necromancer.
Brave. Okay.
2 skulls.
Wow.
Must have been personal grudge with this guy. Scout is
Wow, terrible roll.
he's angry.
Okay. All right, he takes 2 damage. But he's not dead. As much as he likes death, he's not dead. Or he
Nope,
likes
not dead.
unnatural
Cornered,
life.
but not dead.
Yep,
Okay. Zargunter, right?
finally. Okay. So much that could be done. I think what he's... Let's see, so much he could do. Ah. Yes. All right. He's going to use Summon Wolves. Okay. Conjures up a number of giant wolves to attack the spellcaster's enemies. And I got to roll to see how many I get.
So if he uses the wand, does that mean they're on our side?
Interesting.
That's
Well,
a stretch.
it's
I
a
mean,
it's a nice idea, but the fact that it's not being cast on a hero, I don't think it's gonna do that. But good try. that would be hilarious. But I really need this. So. One time the rule of cool fails. Okay. 1. Okay, so I get 1 giant wolf. It appears. Oh, I should have moved first. Dang it.
He's trapped. He couldn't move anywhere.
Well, let's see. Unless I put it here. Yeah, I could. No, because I can't move through them. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? All right. So yeah, I put the giant wolf out, and then hope I don't die, I guess. Okay. Ooh, somebody just cashed in something. Mordecon, bonus potion for anyone. Jason, your dream for a wolf army. Yes. Well, that's still possible. I won't say how, but it is possible. Okay, bonus potion. Healing 1 red die for anyone. Healing 1d6.
I'll add that to my collection.
Okay.
Yep.
For the dwarf. So you can give them to mercenaries as well. D6 for the dwarf. Okay. All right. So I cast my spell. I can't really move out of there. The giant wolf is going to immediately attack the scout. With 6. Oh man, too bad I'm not a hero. Okay, 2 skulls, scout.
Dead.
Oh, got him.
Brave Scout.
Yep.
There goes Seeker.
Seeker.
The only one left is Haley.
I like it. Good a lot. I don't know. He looks a little boring. I'm going to use a different miniature for him. Use one of these 3D printed. Okay. All right. Did that. Now I've got the Famir. Can't really reach anybody. All right, he's going to move down here. 1, 2. Okay, hero's turn.
The elf is going to attack diagonally with the longsword.
All right, it's the giant wolf. Three skulls.
skull.
Wow. Okay, I only get 3 defense. Fine hit.
And move 2 squares to the left. Barbarian, move. Enough. So 4 square north and attack diagonally the wall.
Skill card for dwarf. And a healing potion. Excellent. Okay, so we got a
4 skulls.
wow. Okay, so we got a 1d6 for the elf. Let me just get caught up here. Skill card for the dwarf. So let's see what he gets. Slip, which lets you move through squares occupied by monsters. Okay, so you got a fantastic roll of 4 skulls. Wow. Against the giant wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't think he's gonna. Got him.
And the crossbow is not moving. Stay there.
Okay.
All right, dwarf is going to attack the necromancer.
Okay.
2 skulls.
Ching. No damage.
All right, the dwarf's going to move 1 space to the left and then 1 space north.
Keeping on him.
All right. And halberdier is going to move north 1 and attack the necromancer.
I saw
1 skull.
1 skull. Upgrade a monster. Okay. All right, the Famir becomes an elite. He rips his shirt. He wasn't wearing a shirt. Okay, fine, but you get the idea. The straps went down. Like Kurt Angle. Okay. Okay, so you got one skull against the Necromancer. Ching! No damage.
All right, that's it for my guys. Your turn.
Right. You can use reanimation. The spell enables the spellcaster to reanimate all defeated skeletons, zombies, or mummies in the same room as the spellcaster. These monsters rise from the floor with all lost body points restored and attack the heroes again. And the way I interpret this spell is you've defeated 4 mummies in the course of this quest.
It says in the room.
Yeah, and they're going to appear in the room. Even though you killed them far, far away from this room. And they rise from the floor to attack the heroes again. Well, this guy won't be able to attack anybody. I'll put him here. Put him here. This doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so this first mummy will attack the dwarf. But, let's see what we're going to do here.
It seems like he should have had a summon undead spell rather than a summon wolf spell.
Well, who says he doesn't?
Well, then he would have used the summon undead so that they would be killed so that they'd be brought back to life.
I was desperate. Okay. Alright, when it's your turn, you can decide how you want to do it, of course. Alright. So, 2 or more adjacent monsters to any hero may combine their dice rolls into a single large attack. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do that with the mob rush. So, these 2 mummies will attack the dwarf at the same time. Yeah, because I might not live that long otherwise. Okay, so it's going to be 6 dice. Four skulls.
What does the frost skin do?
Frost skin. That's a good one. Frost skin.
The defensive courage.
Yeah. 2 extra combat dice when defending against attacks, as long as monsters are still within sight.
All right, I'll use that.
Question is, do you have it though? I don't show that you have it.
Oh, then I must have used it.
Yeah,
All right.
I see fire resistance. I see.
Yeah, I got fire resistance.
think
I got
you
2
used-
magic resistance, 2 antidotes. I was showing
Charm.
frost skin, treasure without doom, wolf's bane, and 3 potion of healing 1d6s.
No, frost skin has been used up.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
/ not sorry. He reaches for the bottle, but he sees that it's empty. Okay, are you going to use something else?
That would be all I thought I had left. All I know is I got it sometime after the potion of battle, but I know I used the potion of battle already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So go to roll your defense then. be 5.
All right, blocked 1. And I guess I'll drink one of the D6s. So down to 2 of them.
Kill. Yep. All right, so you're using healing 1d6.
Back up to 5.
All right. Phew. Okay, so those 2 mummies did their thing. That one really can't attack anybody. Thamir can't really attack anybody, but this mummy could attack the halberdier. One skull halberdier.
One shield.
Ching, no damage. If anybody in the chat wants to help out their old pal Uncle Zargon, now's the chance. Or if you feel bad that I'm picking on those poor mercenaries, you know what to do. Okay, heroes.
And the elf move 1 square to their right and attack diagonally.
All right, attacking the mummy.
Does they no, never mind.
2 skulls. Ching, no damage.
Fuck. Okay. Barbarian is going to use holy water on the mummy.
All right, which of the mummies are you targeting with it?
One in front of me, the one
All
in
right,
the door. Lucky.
he just bursts into flames.
And I enter inside the room.
Ashes. All right, he dramatically steps through the flames and the ash. He kind of like puts out the last few burning embers with his foot, like he's stomping out a cigarette.
And I pass the turns to the dwarf.
Oh,
I'm not
Fubar.
going to use the crossbow.
Yeah, Fubar, I didn't see that. Uncommon feat. Dwarf uses his height to his advantage and squats so the mummies hit each other. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't see that. I mean, it can still be used. He would just have to roll. Okay, sorry. So, what did you do now?
Attacking the necromancer, the same thing I've been doing.
2 skulls. No worries. Now, according to what Fubar is saying, like, that would mean if it succeeds, they would attack each other. But,
Yeah, that's rough though, because you combine their attacks into one big attack instead of it being 2 separate rolls to see
yeah. But
who got what.
it could be like, yeah, the mummy just does an attack on the other mummy. And I think the way I did this, before it was just, hey, you should do an uncommon feat, so it didn't matter that much. But I think I made it's more likely that the uncommon feat would happen, would succeed. Let's see what I said here. 75% chance of success. So I think it's like, what did I say? I'm just like,
That would roughly be anything but a white shield.
Yeah. So if you rolled a skull or a black shield. Yeah, I guess it just increases it slightly. Unless, let's see, well, did you do it with yellow dice better? Let me just take a look here. Just thinking out loud. Does the yellow dice have...
Well, you could just use a black die, and it'd have to be a skull, because there's 4 skulls on a black die.
That's true. Okay. No worries. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 2 skulls against the necromancer. Okay. Just I delay the inevitable.
He's been blocking pretty good. See?
Read it and weep. Ching. Combo breaker. Well, and he is a necromancer, so he grabs the dwarf by the throat, picks him up, and slams him face first into the sorcerer's table. Bam! He falls down. Ugh. As the dwarf takes a point of damage.
All right. While he's distracted, the halberdier attacks.
Down to 4.
2 skulls.
All right. Oh, 2 hits. So he's taken 4 points of damage. I like how the monsters get taller as they get more damaged.
And then the halberdier valiantly takes 2 steps to the south and pats the barbarian on the back.
Was that a valid tag?
Either that or he's hitting him up for some holy water.
All right. Okay. I guess that's monster's turn now. Just check here. So many decisions to make. I gotta double check some things here. Just give me a moment. Okay. Tormuk is going to use Restore Chaos on himself to get back up to 6 lost body points, which means he goes back to his full strength. His wounds begin to heal. But he's still trapped. Okay, the two
He's not
mummies.
trapped. He can still move. He can move through his mummy and get between the mummy and the
Oh,
Famir.
you know what? You're right. Yeah, he can. But he's still going to be in danger of diagonal. Nevertheless. Okay, so he does that. Oh, now that's actually might be worse because then you could come in. Darn it. Shoot. 2. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay, well, anyway. You tricked me. Okay, these two mummies are going to, let's see. Okay. Tormuk orders the mummies to capture the dwarf. So these two monsters are going to combine their dice rolls into a single large attack. If it's successful and they beat the hero's defense roll by at least 2 points, the hero is disarmed and captured. Okay. You're not thinking about that uncommon feat, are you?
So they would end up grappling themselves.
I guess so. Four skulls.
I could try the uncommon feat.
All right, roll a black die and see if you get a skull. Trying the uncommon feat. Okay, this is going to be kind of weird. So they don't have weapons, but they captured each other. Okay, let's just say.
No, they would both have to roll 3 dice against each other.
Oh, for
And
the
if
combined
either
attack.
one fails to defend by 2 points, then they're captured by the other one.
I love it. Okay. All right.
They become a huge mummy, all tangled together.
Yeah. Okay, so say that again. So they'd each have to do their roll.
Yeah, because the way that card read is they have to beat the one by 2 defense. So they'd have to roll 2 or 3 attack, and then the other mummy would either have to miss or only get 1 shield.
Okay, 1 skull. So if the other one's defending. Okay. Beat it by 1. So if we did it the other way around. 2. Oh, yep. One of them got tangled up. Now the question is, can he get untangled? I guess he just got captured inside the other one. So the one mummy just looks like overstuffed.
A mega mummy.
Mega mummy. Yep. Like it's just
Roll 8 dice of defense.
obese mummy. Or like the prisoner mummy would just like take the damage, and then the other one would, offload. He just puts his big belly in the way. Okay. All right. Well, that was weird. But I do have other monsters here. So let's say this Famir is going to move over here and attack the dwarf. The elite Famir. Three skulls, dwarf. Chaser? Okay, cha-ching, and then
Yeah, I
one.
was muted.
Oh,
Yes, I took 1 damage. Down to 3.
mhm. Okay, so that was the Femir. Still got a mummy. The two mummies emerged to become Grand Mummy. There's no monk in this group. Or is he wearing a horned hat and hunched over? Will a fire beam shoot out of the dwarf? Okay, let's see. Let's move the mummy one. Well, no. Still deciding here. Yeah, let's move the mummy. 1, 2, 3 to attack. Attack the dwarf. Missed. Okay. Looks like that's all Zargon can do. Heroes. That's the barbarian in the doorway, if you couldn't tell.
The elf going to equip his he got a warhammer, right?
Yes.
First we roll for movement.
Okay, so he's dropping the shield.
Yes, got enough movement, so enter inside, go in the left corner of the room, and attack the sorcerer.
Okay. Brave.
Delay.
Two
Okay,
skulls.
2 skulls.
Okay. Tormund defends. Cha-ching! 2 black shields. No damage.
Barbarian move 1 square to the left. And use charge. Heroic charge.
Heroic charge. All right.
And attack diagonally the sorcerer.
All right. He takes out his credit card. He slams it down on the table. You know, all this music plays. Everyone's amazed that he like paid for everything. Like, it's great, and a low interest rate too. Okay, so he attacks.
Yep.
Wrong kind of charge.
Why did it work?
Oh, you had an extra space between black and 3.
Probably. Yes.
Yep. I always picture it like in the voice of the Gauntlet announcer. Bohemius, your input pattern is invalid. Please use !help HQ roll to review the proper usage of the HQ roll command.
Please call. You roll a one less defense die for the ability of charge.
Ah, dang it. That hurts. Nicely done. Let me just grab the card. For anybody at home who's wondering about it, it's a good card to have. Nothing. 3 hits. It's a good thing I healed earlier. Ugh.
Can I see the position of this crossbow guy? Far away, 1, 2, 3. What? Yeah. He can enter inside the room, right? See, it's just enough.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can go 1 or 2 into the room.
I'm going inside the room and shoot the mummy in front of me.
All right. Shoot the mummy.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay. Ching. 2 hits. Got him. Mummy slumps to the ground.
Dwarf.
All right, I switch to my long sword and tower shield and attack diagonally.
Okay. Because Tormund.
3 skulls.
Wow. Okay. Ching. 2 hits. Was badly wounded.
Okay, the dwarf moves up 1 space.
He can't.
Oh,
He
all
can
right,
move to
then
the
I
side.
move. Yes, that's fine then.
Yeah, the sorcerer's
Actually,
table
look,
takes up.
yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, 1 space to the right then. All right. I'm gonna bring the halberdier to the spot that the elf was, and he's gonna attack the necromancer diagonally. Wrestling move.
Wow. Okay. Sorry. Tell me that again. Okay. The halberdier is moving up.
Yeah, it moves to where the dwarf just was,
4.
and he's attacking the necromancer diagonally with the. Give him the tombstone pile driver
Okay.
into the sorcerer's table.
Hilarious.
Revenge for him throwing a dwarf into the table.
All right. So he gets him on top and just smack right into it. Ugh. 2 mummies emerge, become Grand Mummy. New mascot for Charmin Ultrasoft. Oh, yes. Okay, well. Ugh. Smashed him right into it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. He's dead.
Wow, what a game for the mercenaries.
Yeah.
They've been cooking out some big monsters.
Okay, I had so much magic left, and I was just like, I mean, I guess you get your choices, but it's just like, okay, you know, that's what happens. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh yeah, like you said, oh I should have used Summon Undead, and then I could have used, but it's like I'm not gonna stay alive long enough to use all this stuff. But you guys had the right idea. Okay, very nice. Okay, so my turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
All right. Okay, so the mummy is going to attempt a villainous feat to pull the captured mummy out of his bandages. Okay. He failed. Okay, so he's just lumbering along. Okay, so he's going to attack the halberdier. Missed. It's too slow now. Okay, the elite Famir is going to attack the halberdier. 2 skulls. Halberdier.
The halberdier has perished.
Oh,
Moment of silence for Haley.
he should be hailed in many a song.
Yep. The slayer of the necromancer Tumok.
Yep. You better hope that if they wake up in the same afterlife, guess who's back? Oh no.
She'll get to kill him forever.
Yeah. At least a few times, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, so after that, unfortunate for you. The Famir, let's see. It's gonna move back one. All right, heroes.
Elf. Going to use the Warhammer on the mirror.
All right, fresh target.
One.
Ching! No damage.
Barbarian diagonally on the mirror.
Okay.
Three skulls.
Cha-ching! And one hit. One got through. A point of damage.
Crossbow. Moving 2 square. 1 north. 1 left. And attack the mirror.
Okay, with the
With the
broadsword.
broadsword.
Okay. Ching, no damage.
Dwarf.
All right, one step to the left and attack the Famir with the longsword.
Just jump to the left.
1.
Hold on a second here. Nope. It's a hit.
The Famir's elite.
Oh, I thought you were attacking the mummy. My bad. Whoops.
No, it was diagonal with the longsword.
Diagonal with the longsword. You did say that. Okay. Got him.
Awesome. All right. And that's my mercenaries are dead, so that's it for the dwarf.
Okay. Monsters. Monster. Singular. Let me just check my notes here. There was something else. Oh, I see. Yeah, there was something in the old notes about how one of the treasure chests was trapped with a poison gas trap, which does 2 damage and it causes you to be disoriented for a turn. But of course, it was successfully disarmed, so it didn't matter. But actually, in the new version, it doesn't even say like what it does, so I just made it bombs because there's bombs elsewhere. It's cool. And you guys were talking about bombs, so rule of cool. Okay, there was a cash in. Yes, I know. Let me check my notes here means did somebody buy me a monster? It's like stalling. Come on, guys. Not gonna start the game again until you buy me something. Okay, bonus monster for Zargon. And a bonus treasure search for the heroes. Excellent. Nice work. It's like the code word for the thing to happen.
Let me check my note. I mean chat.
Yeah. Well, I was checking the notes, but yes, check the chat as well. It's a good idea. All right. All right, you hear a rumbling sound. The sorcerer's table is shaking. It's just splits open, and out comes a gargoyle. I haven't moved my monster yet. Let's see.
Well, at least he doesn't move far enough to trap us in this room.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna move the mummy. Down here to attack the crossbowman. It's gonna miss. Nope, he got one skull. The rotund mummy.
If that mummy is destroyed, does that mean that the other captured mummy is set free?
Could be. I mean, I was thinking like either that mummy will just absorb the damage and get killed, so it's like really like he has 4 body points, or yeah, you kill the one and then the other one's like, I'm free. Fight.
So if I throw another holy water, I'm going to kill 2 mummy with 1.
Yeah. It soaks through all the way through. It starts the other one on fire. Okay, so 1 skull, 1 shield. Cha-ching, nothing. Okay. All right, in that case, heroes.
The elf. Gonna do the elf. The elf is moving.